It's so hot. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna play some like bossa nova. Get a good vibe going. Get a good vibe. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I want. Okay. Let's play some cello covers. Despacito. Actually, the last time I played this playlist, it was no bueno. It was no bueno. What's up, Wellington? Oi, oi, oi. That's all I know how to say in Portuguese. Oi. Eu não falo português. Those two. I know how to say oi, which means hi. Parabéns, which means like thank you. But I really understand Portuguese. Boa noite, mulher linda. Boa noite. Oh my goodness, what a talent to be able to speak more than 2 languages. I tried to learn French. No. Je ne parle pas français. Wellington, muito guapo. Dude, today was such a freaking good day. I'm back, bitches. Oh, oops. I have to keep this PG-13, right? PG-13 or PG? Alessandro. Hi, Alessandro. Welcome to my little portal. Oh my gosh. I love this perfume. It's like all vanilla. Chef's kiss. So right now, I'm doing my skincare. I was gonna work out, but the gym closes early, so I could not do that. And I had a great day. I had a me day. It felt so good. Oh, lips. I also got a lip plumper. Fire. Fire. Love you. Despacito. Counting the stars. I feel free. I feel like ready. I think I just liberated all this down energy I had for the past week. Dude, I was being put through the ringer. When they say the universe tests you before you quantum leap, I was being tested. But see, this is why I work out so much. Anytime I walk, move my body, it recalibrates everything. Just add a like, aw, thank you. Yes, add a like. Oh my goodness, some of your comments, they warm my heart. Like the fact that you guys resonate and connect so much with me literally warms my heart. She's a good woman. Damn right, not meant to be played with for sure. Okay, so the Korean people say, look, don't judge my skincare routine. It's not my skincare routine, it's my lack of discipline for the skincare routine. I start off with this, I don't know what this is. Fashion Nausea 9 Pore Deep Pore Cleansing Foam. It's a stretchy texture foam with Amazonian white clay and rice ingredients. I'm really trying to get into skincare. I went to Sephora today and this guy helped me with my So I walk in and he has like makeup and everything, you know? Men wearing makeup is normal nowadays, which I don't judge, but he was wearing makeup and I asked him to help me with like skincare, not skincare, like a foundation, because I'm tired of these showing. They're all dried, but I have to cover them. So anyways, I bought this. So now y'all can make fun of me for my uneven pigmentation. But anyways, so yeah, and then he was like, what else do you need? Do you need a lip product? I was like, okay, sure, let's do a lip product. So then I got this, which is like, I left my lip gloss at my other place. And I was like, I need one pronto, because I don't like to wear red lips every day because it's a lot to maintain and it's just so bright. So I like to mix it up with like a gloss. And then after he's like, okay, like he's trying to help me. He's trying to get like the whole makeup routine. And I'm like, look, dude, like I'm not that girl anymore. Like I've transitioned. I don't wear full face of makeup because my subscribers told me I look like a transgender. He's like, how dare they? And I'm like, you know what? Like, have you seen the movie White Chicks? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, well, that's basically what I was looking for. Looking like. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you put your uneven pigmentation is fine? Oh my gosh, this guy needs to be timed out. Dude, where were they raised? Who comments this kind of stuff? Oh shit. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to delete that one. Bonjour, 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 mon petit. Time to take a shower. Are you going to the bathroom or just streaming from the bathroom? I am just streaming from the bathroom. I'm actually doing my skincare. Okay, so I don't know which one is like oil-based. This one has salicylic acid, so that's supposed to help me with my blemishes. But they told me that these two work good together. And honestly, when I'm consistent, it works. Ooh, señorita. I love it when you call me señorita. I love it when you call me señorita. Okay, it's a little too loud. How's life? Fucking fantastic. You know, I was down for a bit, but I'm back. I'm back better than ever. I'm gonna get my shit together this month and really make a difference. I'm the best. It's the cookie lady. Yeah, don't give the cookie. Go to the bathroom. She would look great dressed up for the club. I am. I'm gonna go to the club right now. Go party. Dance it up. Just kidding. I'm tame. I don't really Hold on. I mean, I totally could. I have so many friends that are promoters. I could just be like, hey, where we going tonight? But that was past me. That's past me. Like, I'm slowly approaching my 30s. What does that even mean? So I have to ground myself. I can't be a wildcat anymore. When do you pick me up? Where are we going? Where are we going? My mom tells me I have to be open to love. What do you guys think? Ew! Like last night, I emotionally cut ties with my ex. I was like, thanks, but you and I were done forever. Like emotionally, because I hadn't done that before, and I was like, yo, I don't want my ex like energetically connected, because you know there's energetic cords out there. And I was like, bye. Okay, so step 2, double cleanse the face, and then vitamina C. How is this still on there? No. Okay, so this is vitamin C. This is good for brightening and evening. What's up, Midtown? You'll never forget that I'm in Midtown. How do you feel about, they opened a Whole Foods in Midtown. How do you feel about that? Hello, please say hello to me. Hi, Chelsea. What is up? What is cracking, my dear? Look, I have like peach fuzz, and I don't want to use like a razor, but it gives me like a slight shadow. So, scary mask, bro. I brought a pomegranate mask. I'm trying to keep my skin really hydrated. What do you guys think about my necklace? Isn't it the cutest? It's the 7 chakras. So, it's supposed to keep me in alignment. Mind, body, spirit alignment. Okay. Vitamina C. I didn't even do the toner. There's these rice toner pads that are literally bomb. But they ran out. They sold out. That's like not the great thing. The store is called Chapa Kristen. It's like essentially, the lady said it's like a Sephora version of Korean skincare and beauty products. Best skincare and beauty products ever. What's up, Ken? What's cracking? So air it out. You know, after we do some toner, we want to let it set. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to put the toner pre the vitamin C. Look who it is, Miss Fancy Pants. What do you like to think about my pants? Low key, I really like this outfit. And this layering is giving. Like, you got the double pointed crystal. Little evil eye. Evil eye. Hola, Leona, ¿cómo estás? Bien, Leona. Bien lista con las uñas para afuera. Así me dicen. How are you guys? What's new? Tell me what's changed in your life since we've gotten to know each other. What's happening tonight? We're making it happen. I should have gotten more hair oil, but I don't know about this hair oil because it's not really. Hola, muñeca. Hola. Soy una muñeca. En serio, a veces sí me siento como una muñeca. How are you, ma'am? I'm great. I feel like there's so much goodness on the horizon, and I'm so excited. I feel like I liberated all my past, and now I'm centered and ready for what's next. Which country I'm from? I'm from the United States of America, and I was born in California, so I'm a California girl. Are you married or unmarried? I'm not married yet. But you know what? I realized what my type is. I'm giving it to God. I'm giving it to the universe. I'm like, find like my exact other half. Like, that's all I'm looking for. I'm like, I don't know what that looks like, but just that person. I'm like, God knows better than I do. Like, the universe knows better what is my like other half. So I'm like, I'm not even stressing. Whatever's meant to be is meant to be, no matter what. It won't pass you. It's like this saying in Mexico, or is it just in Latin America? Lo que es para ti, aunque te muevas, like what's for you, even if you like try to run away from it, it's always gonna find you. So, oh, I want to marry you. You know, it's kind of funny because like so many people say I want to marry you and all this stuff, but I'm like, guys, I don't even know what you look like. You guys know what I look like, but you're like giving me all these promises, and I'm like, a girl doesn't even know what you look like. You can't be like telling me this stuff and I don't even know who you are. It's kind of creepy, you know? You're taking stuff to like Z when we haven't even started at A. Hello? I love you. Like, I love you is just natural, right? I told myself, what's my purpose in this world? To give more love, right? So I'm all for loving and sharing love. But y'all, we haven't even started at A to be promising Z. You know, we gotta get to know each other before you guys start telling me you wanna marry me. What job do you do? I get paid to exist. Literally. That's my new occupation. Oh my gosh, I once did that, and when they like gave me the person, I was like, no, I don't even like how that person looks. Hi from Wales. What's up, Wales? My age is 29. 29. I was born in 1996. Okay, so this is under eye cream. Oh shit. I missed the first step I was supposed to do after the cleanser. I did it. I missed it. You guys got me nervous. Why are you guys making me nervous? Stop making me nervous. Exactly. Instead of telling me you want to marry me, why don't you message me on social media? And if she likes you, then you guys can both chat. Simple, right? Send me a picture. Like, I'm not going to marry someone I don't know what they look like. It sounds crazy. I'm flattered that you guys want to marry me and everything, but guys, I don't even know what you look like. I don't know what your values are. I don't know anything. So like, it's low-key kind of creepy. Really, 29? I'm twice your age plus 10. Oh. Send her a flower or something. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just like, every time somebody's like, I want to marry you, I'm like, dude, like, let's get to acting. Let's get to sending me a message and being like, this is me. My name's Pedro. Pedro. Once somebody told me I was gonna marry an Alexandro. So I was into this Arab guy in college, and his best friend was like, you're gonna marry an Arab, you're gonna marry, oh my gosh, I love the flower. I don't want to date, but I have a flower. Oh, thank you. And his best friend, like, I was into this Arab guy, and his best friend was like, I'm a psychic, and you're gonna marry someone named, like, he was telling people who they were gonna marry. What was the name? They're like, you're gonna marry someone named Alexandro. And I was like, Alexandro? And at that time, I really liked that Arab. I had a thing for Arabs for a while. Now I just want somebody honest, somebody that's just doesn't stress me out, makes my life easier. My body count. Why do people ask that? What's your body count? So this was supposed to go on before, but we did it after. Nobody knows. Can you turn around? Dude, I used to have a butt, and now I don't have a butt. I can't even see if I have a butt. Bet yours is high. Are you the one who asked? Oh my gosh, 200 ladies? That's a lot of people. I feel like I've always been the kind to want to wait till marriage. So I'm sticking with that. I don't like empty situations because, okay, first of all, you're exchanging your entire life force with them, and that's like the most intimate thing you can give to someone. So I'm like, I don't hand that out. Why would I? It's like putting yourself on clearance. You can marry the universe. I'm married to the universe. The universe has a thing for me. Look, I'm not even worried. I'm like, what's for me, before me. And I think that sometimes you obsess over wanting to be with a certain person, but I think the quantum field will always align you to what's your vibrational match. So if it works out with someone because we're a vibrational match, I'm for it. Picasso. Ew. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, how do people get over the S and the T's and the, Like, no thank you. Why would I put myself through that risk? No, I'm abstinent. I've been abstinent for over 6 years. Yeah, you have to have values. Have you ever thought about kids? Oh, let's not talk about that. Guys, why do you guys say out-of-pocket things? Dance for subscribers. Have I thought about having kids? I've thought about it. It's more dependent on who I'm with. If I feel like they'd be a good father. Because I'm about to bear children to make the world a more traumatized place. Like, a lot of people get traumatized by their parents and the love they give them or the lack of love they give them. And I don't know, I want to make sure whoever I end up with, if they're healed and they don't have like anxious attachment or anything that's gonna traumatize the child, then yeah. But dude, there's so many people that like you think they're healed and then you're like, oh, I thought you were healed, but I guess you're not. Like, I guess you're carrying a lot of trauma, so yeah. I don't know. I don't want to bring children into this world if I don't have the right person by my side that's gonna love them unconditionally. Am I mostly humble? You know, and that's another reason why I'm abstinent, because I don't want to have kids like right now. As far as like, if I'm not in a committed like marriage, there's no point to have babies out of wedlock. People are like, it just happened, like I just got pregnant, and it's like, well, you got pregnant because you were doing what makes people pregnant without being married. I feel like as a woman, you owe it to your child to provide a stable foundation. At least myself being aware, I'm like, why would I want to bring a child into this world with a father who's not even 100% committed in me? Like, no. And the only way men show commitment is through marriage. Say it what it is. Like, if someone doesn't want to get married, that means they're not into you. Nathan, she said 29. I did say 29. Okay, so I put on my moisturizer and deodorant. Oh my gosh. I would always do Dutch ovens with my ex-boyfriend. It was the hilarious thing ever. It wasn't my fault though. Like, I would eat these chilies that would just upset my stomach so much. Let your real hair color grow up. You know, I appreciate the feedback, but I like my hair blonde. I really do. And I've listened to people telling me, oh, let your natural hair grow out twice. And each time I've regretted it. So I'm done. I've realized that I like this hair color, and no matter what anyone says, I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my guns, my muscles. And honestly, my natural hair color, it's like an ash, and it's boring. I get so bored. I literally get so bored by it. Blonde's just so fun. I love it. It's just so expensive too. Hot chilies cause gas and fluctuations. Oh my gosh, yes. Dude, he'd be like, stop eating those chilies. I'm like, whoops. This is what I'd look like. Whatever. Show your ears. Those are my ears. Do I have hot ears? Guys, never forget to wash behind your ears. Oh my gosh, I have a pimple. Ah! Where'd you get your shirt from? I got my shirt from Aritzia. So I have a pretty flat chest. Your girl's flat. But you know what? I remember when I was like 12, I was like, please God, never give me boobs. I don't know. I feel like having like a heavy chest is just too provocative. Like I just don't like what, like just being like, not my thing. So I'm good with it. I'm good being small chested. Anyways, point is like I'm able to pull off these shirts because if I was like with a big melons, it'd look inappropriate, right? Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to add. I'm gonna brush my teeth. You can call that flat. Yeah, I'm flat. I love it. I've got more of like that innocent vibe. This is my favorite toothpaste. It's the best. In case my teeth are super white. Hurts to see your pimple scars. Hope you get away with that. You know, it is with your eyes telling me. Really? What do they say? Tell me what they say. Sneaky eyes. Huh. Hola. If you feel like you know me better than I know myself, the main CD Burlock, then tell me who I actually am. Because I'm thoroughly amused to know who you think I am that I'm hiding behind. I don't have the energy or time to pretend to be anyone else. Like, who would I be pretending to be? Who? I feel like there's no one better than me to be. Like, for myself. Like, I would never want to be anyone else. Like, if somebody said, who would you want to change bodies with? No one. I like being me. I like the trajectory of my life. I like my thoughts. I like my mindset. I like my lifestyle. I'm pretty satisfied. And why? Because I've worked to get there. I've worked to look the way I look. I work to think the way I think. I work to have the lifestyle I have. It's all in your mind. It takes so much effort to know you well. See, you're trying to think that I'm somebody else. That's why it takes effort to know who I am. Because I think it's a reflection that you're trying to be someone you're not. Because I'm literally not even thinking about what I'm saying next. I'm just speaking from the heart. So I don't know how much realer it can get, but it is what it is. I don't have to convince people I am who I am. People who feel my truth and my authenticity are gonna know that I am who I am. And the people who don't believe it, well, they're not my crew, they're not my crowd, and that's okay. I still love you from a distance. Because I only have love in my heart. Never will I belittle someone, shame someone, make anyone feel bad for anything. There's this guy. There was this guy, so true story. So this guy posted on, it showed up on my For You page, and he said something along the lines of, stay with the broke man because something about the broke man still having potential, or like the broke man doesn't want you when he's already at the top or whatever. And I'm like, dude, sometimes the broke men want to stay broke, period. And so many men got triggered. And there's this guy who said something really mean. And at first, like, I would look and then I stopped looking because it was just like all these men getting triggered by me saying sometimes a broke man wants to stay broke. And this doesn't mean that I'm not the type of person that will support my partner to grow. Like, anytime, whoever I marry, I'm gonna want my partner to, like, sky's the limit. You know, I'll always push them to, like, maximize their potential. That's not the point. And the point is not being afraid of starting from zero. Like, if we both have to start from zero, that's fine. That's not the issue. The issue is the motivation. There's so many men who, like my ex was always like, oh yeah, like, I believe in you, I believe in your dreams. But he was kind of piggybacking on my own independence to conquest my own dreams so that we can make the relationship work. And I'm like, that's not how a partnership works. It's like dual effort. And the day I broke up with him because he said, that's all I can give. And I'm like, dude, we're just getting started. Don't tell me this is all you can give. And you're like your top is like just getting started for me. So when he told me that, I realized he wasn't interested in growing. He didn't have the same motivation as I did. He wasn't aligned with the trajectory that I wanted to give into my life. And I'm like, okay, I thought, if I stayed with him, where would my life go? Would he get jealous? Would he get overprotective? How would he feel about me being in the public eye? Would he understand that? Or would he want to, like, hold me back? All these thoughts started to flood in, and he just wasn't there anymore. So anyways, from this mentality, I commented on that post. He envied you. I don't know. A lot of men. I don't even want to talk about that, but anyways, I posted, yeah, sometime the broke man wants to stay broke, so you gotta leave, right? Because I'm like, I'm not gonna give up on my dreams to go have, like, a baby and live this simple life of, like, having to live by, like, small means because of love. I'm like, love is supporting each other's dreams, right? Love is wanting to grow together despite anything. Even building a family doesn't have to be something that holds you back. But it's like, if that person isn't giving anything, then it's like, sometimes the broke man wants to stay broke and you gotta leave. So this guy gets super agitated at my comment and then throws, like, I forget what it was specifically, but it's really mean. And I'm like, who is this mother effer? So I go to his page and I'm looking, and he's talking about world peace and love. And I'm like, it's funny how you can talk about world peace and making the world a better place, and here you are belittling me when you don't even know my story, you don't even know who I am. I think you should start by really being more aware that there's real people behind the comments you're commenting towards. Dude, I didn't expect him to respond. I didn't expect him to do anything, right? Like, I just let it go. And I had to speak that truth, not out of spite, not as wanting to, like, be even with him, but I truly felt when he said he wanted to, like, make the world a better place, I was like, I felt truth in that. I really did. And I'm getting chills right now. I felt truth in the fact that he wanted to make the world a better place. And I'm like, I think he's truly not seeing himself. He's not seeing that he's hurting people with these comments. Dude, this guy sent me a DM. He's like, I'm so sorry for what I said. Like, you're right. Like, you didn't deserve that. And I was like, whoa. Like, I never commented to get an apology, but it felt good. Not because he apologized, not because I was right or wrong, but it took courage to, like, apologize and take accountability. So I didn't respond for 3 weeks, and I finally responded today. I hadn't responded because I'm like, no, he doesn't deserve my response. And I was like, you know what? Nobody's perfect, right? We all make mistakes. And the fact that he was apologizing and he took the time to send me a message, even though he probably realized he was at fault and it wasn't okay to do that, I responded. So I told him, no te preocupes, which means don't worry about it. None of us are perfect. Wish you a happy day and your family too. You're mine, honey. Oh, Nicholas, I love you. So, yeah. He apologized and I just responded today. And then I responded to a lot of messages. I responded, dude, I've been like so out of it. I haven't even responded to my emails. And I finally responded to being on a radio show with this guy from one of my lives. His name's Shiloh. So look forward to next month talking. I think it's something the Eagle Talks. It's in Texas. So I'll keep you updated on that appearance. I want to get on more podcasts. So if you guys know anybody with a podcast that's interested in having a host that loves to talk about abundance and overflow and living your best life, make sure to let them know that I'd be a great fit. Because I really have to start taking this serious. I've kind of coddled myself into, you're a great woman. It's hard to find a woman like you. They don't make them like you no more. I know. So it's like when I truly share care for someone and they just don't like know how to value that, I'm like, dude, like I'm just being straightforward with you. Like, don't play with me. I don't tolerate any games. It's not cool. I don't know your language. What subject are you giving information about? What does the hopes do on YouTube? Oh, what do I give information? On becoming the best version of yourself. On embracing your authenticity, your truth, owning your voice, being who you really are behind the mask, not being afraid to speak out. There's so much times in my life where I was cornered to shut up, to accept emotional manipulation. I've dealt with a lot of gaslighting in my life. So once you deal with a lot of gaslighting in your life, you learn that well, that's first of all what pushed me into personal development, all the gaslighting and all the toxic situations that I went through. And you know what? A lot of it isn't our fault. I mean, it's our fault if we choose to carry that energy forward, but I think these tendencies were instilled by unavailable parents, right? And that's all been adopted by generational trauma. So breaking the generational traumas and karma starts with us. If we're able to cultivate self-awareness and change, then we make a better future for ourselves and for the people we love. Do you like to ride with me on a motorcycle? I don't know what that means. No, I wasn't talking about the motorcycle. I was talking about this comment. Do I want to ride a motorcycle? Okay, this is my experience as far as motorcycles. So when I was in Baja California, and I was visiting my boyfriend once. We rented a moped, right? And we rode around in the moped. I swear. We were going 40 kilometers and my legs were like flaring. Like my legs were like this. And I was like, what is this? How do people ride motorcycles? Like we're going 40 kilometers an hour and I'm like, I can barely hold on. Like I'm like afraid for my life and I'm like holding him. I'm like, I don't like this feeling. So until I truly feel comfortable, maybe, I don't know, maybe that was just the moped experience, or maybe it was windy. You're powerful, you're making a difference. It takes time and effort. Yeah, I know, that's what I've realized. I think that I've actually pretty much skyrocketed on social media. The fact that I was able to gain almost 15,000 subscribers in less than 5 months from consistency is mind-blowing. And like last month I grew like 5,000 subs in 1 month, and then this month I just like, that whole spam attack happened like 10 days ago, and I think it like brought down my live ranking because I was getting like good streams. Like there was at least always over 100 people in all my lives. I was like, bam, chicken and ham. Like I was getting consistent viewership of like 200, 300 people consistently. And I was like, like I was on fire. But that happened, and I think it brought down my ranking. And at first I was like really bummed. It really hit a toll. This is like, really? Like, are like the bad people really gonna like affect the situation? I was like, you know what? Let it go. Everything happens for a reason. So now I'm like starting from chicken scratch, and I feel like I'm back to when I first started. I'm going at a slower pace, but you know, I believe in what I'm doing, and I know that my message will reach the right people, and with consistency and showing up every single day, there's nothing I can't do. Marry me. Oh my goodness, you have to email me and tell me how many camels you're gonna send me. At least 20 camels. At least 20 camels. At least 20 camels, okay? No 19 camels, 20 camels. So here I am, humbled back to my humbled growth, but I'm in this boot camp that I just got introduced to, but I don't know if I can make that public knowledge about the boot camp. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like an invite only boot camp. So I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't know how much I'm like allowed to talk about it. But yeah, that's exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna learn, but I'm so down to learn, so down to grow, so down to connect. I mean, honestly, let me get closer. If we're being real honest, I don't know. I feel like my goal is connecting with like-minded. Oh my gosh. Oh, Erin, how are you? Erin, always a pleasure. So, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you believing in me and believing in us and believing in this mission. But yeah, I mean, anybody who has the courage to speak out, bringing more love into this world, more truth, more authenticity. Yeah, let's expand this. Let's make this worldwide. You know, let's prove to the world that the world is becoming a better place. I'm tired of people saying, oh, the world's going to shit. No, it's not. And then people are always like, oh, but like this thing has power and this thing has power, and like, oh, like, do you not realize the potency of social media? I mean, I get the honor to come on here every single day and speak inspiration into others owning their worth, their authenticity, their value. Like, and I know I'm just like throwing seeds of love and intention out there. Everything I do is always intentional. So, our voice is super powerful. It's not just Joe Blow's voice, it's not just my voice, it's all of our voices. And together, dude, together, all of us coming together and expanding that vision, no one can stop us. Okay. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. Look, I'm gonna time you out because I don't know what the heck that is. And I don't know. My intuition says it's... Dude, I don't know why I keep scratching my nose sometimes. I know, like, in CIA body language, I think that means you're lying, but I swear I'm not lying. Can you show my jawline? This is my jawline. I've, like, lost a lot of weight recently. So, do you guys think what's, like, the better side? I don't know which side is better. Yes, true happiness to enjoy the present without anxious dependency upon the future. Exactly. Exactly. And sometimes it's so easy to fall into being so worried about the future because when you set goals, like you're thinking about living from the end, right? Because that's the key. Living from the end for your manifestations to come into fruition. Neville Goddard. Dude, Neville Goddard is my man. A lot of the philosophies that have opened my mind and expanded it is Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard, what is it? Jim Rohn, Joe Dispenza, and Louise Hayes. Those four have been like my top mentors. They've pushed me into alignment. They like have been the backbone to all the personal development methodologies